are just 26 days away from the election. That's less than one menstrual cycle, according to the Period app J.D. Vance is secretly tracking you with. So, with less than a month to go, both campaigns are going all out. Starting with Democratic nominee Kamla Harris, who's been everywhere recently. News shows, daytime talk shows, satellite radio, podcasts, your kid's piano recital. She applauded, but seriously, chopsticks? I mean, you could do better, Arlo. And this media blitz is not a moment too soon, because voters are looking for change. And Kamala needs to articulate why she's the candidate of change. She's had plenty of time to think about it, so let's see her answer.
If anything, would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind.
Not a thing is coming into your mind? You really are continuing the Biden legacy. Come on, Madam VP. This is an opportunity to differentiate yourself from an unpopular administration. Surely you would do something different.
Listen, I plan on having a Republican in my cabinet.
I got a list.
Yes, right. You asked me what's the difference between Joe Biden and me. Well, that will be one of the differences. I'm going to have a Republican in my cabinet.
Okay. Everything Joe Biden did, plus Republicans. Sneaky move, you know, appealing to Republicans by promising to do a diversity hire, you know? Which they famously love that. Now that she said that, I'm sure she's set. She won't go too far in trying to appeal to conservatives.
I have a Glock.
Okay. Easy, Madam Vice President. I have a family, okay? You know, I guess in these times, you do have to reach out to people who wouldn't be your natural allies. And obviously, she gets that.
You have my sword. And you have my bow.
And my axe.
I have a Glock.
No. That was very dumb. But as Kamala reaches out to Republicans, her Republican opponent, Donald Trump, has been sitting down for podcast interviews, which are great because there's more of a freewheeling conversation there that allows him to really dig deep into the issues.
I'm good with names, you know.
You are.
You're very good with names.
I mean, Pocahontas.
Yeah.
We have names.
What about, and there was, Tampon Tim was good. What about,
The problem with Tampon Tim, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
In other words,
It's a mouthful.
but when you put the names together,
Yeah.
it's a little, you got to be able to pume.
You know, it's nice to see how reflective Trump has become in his old age. You know? Looking back on everything, I wonder, did Tampon Tim have enough pew? Meanwhile, the Trump campaign has brought out a very special surrogate, Melania Trump, former First Lady, and the only Slovenian you can name off the top of your head. Well, we don't see a lot of Melania, but she's also been on a media tour this week. Fox News, social media, your kid's piano recital. Arlo, you are not be best. Now, obviously, she's out there because she's a supportive wife who believes in her husband's America first. I'm with you. She has a book to sell. You know, people make a lot of jokes about this marriage, but when I look at their shared love of exploiting our political system to sell for personal profit, I just see two soulmates.